Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. And here we are with the man of the hour, our new great Jarl of Sjaelland, Ebbe, the prince of fashion. I mean, you can see his sense of fashion in the choice of his clothes that mirror his appearance. You see that he has this expensive looking tunic down here. That's kind of golden or bronze in color. And then you have this blue cloak. And now that is kind of mirrored in his features, right? Because he has blonde hair and blue eyes, right? So it kind of goes together. I think he does this on purpose. He is a man who definitely knows or thinks he knows how people should dress like and look like and appear like. That being said, I am not sure that this is actually the choice of beard that he would make. Looks a bit scruffy, right? Doesn't look too orderly, like there's not too much thought being invested in it. So I guess we will make a tiny little change. And looking into the beards in here, I found this one. I thought, yeah, this one is perfect. Look at it, right? A nicely shaped mustache, right? Waxed and probably very hard, right? So when you touch it, will be very, very hard. And then a perfectly groomed long beard below it. That's totally fitting now. Of course, he's keeping his ponytail. That's his style. That's the one that he's been wearing this since he was a small boy. Right? So, yeah. There he is, our new great Jarl of Sjaelland. And, so last time we did have this transition, but we did not do that many things. Afterwards, we are still in this position where we are fighting for the king, or with the king, against a, ragtag band of people under a woman, no less. Mistress Cothilda the Wolf of the Bold Belt. Well, bold she has been, definitely, but as you can see, she is not very successful in her endeavors. She actually wanted to go for the great Jarldom of Sjaelland. And I think, well, Ebbe does think that that is not the best solution currently for this Jarldom that he actually has some kind of stakes in, right? Because we know that his mother was a Thrugot, and his family generally has been intertwined with the Thrugots for 2 generations now, and that kind of makes him think about Sjaelland a lot. And he will watch this closely. Now we have Ebbe's cousin, Sven II of Sjaelland, who only has a daughter. And the daughter is also already called possessed. That's certainly not the best outlook for a ruler. And yeah, we will definitely have a close look at this. And see if there's something that we need to do in the future. First of all, I think it is time, to maybe let go of this war. I don't think we need to do much here anyway. They are definitely not strong enough to have some kind of comeback. Maybe he would wage a little battle or something. So we might station or move our army down here to Finn. That is actually our land. And then have a look. Right? If they come back, we might be able to apprehend them. Other things that have been going on. We are still, or again, promoting the legend of our father, who fought in the heroic Battle of Greifswald. Which actually, when we think about it back historically, in our history here, was not that heroic at all. It was the battle where Great Jarl Toke took away a crippling trauma from seeing all these horrific scenes on the battlefield, right, with people bleeding to death and so on. So yeah, I think this kind of, or the legend does have some negative connotations to it, but I guess not in the way it has been spread, in the way that now people are now talking about it, right? And of course, we use this as a means of propaganda to further the cause of the Hvide, to show that they in fact are a dynasty of conquerors. Like we figured out last time, that the Kingdom of Denmark has not changed in its borders drastically since the beginning of play. But the Hvide, in fact, were the only ones to add to these borders, right? To conquer Venderland. And I think that's definitely something they want to portray, or they want to show people, saying, hey, we are the ones who did this. And I guess at some point in time, not yet sure if that would be in Ebbe's generation. Maybe. I think he has the kind of drive to do this, but at some point, possibly, they will lay claim to the kingdom. I'm pretty sure of this. They already have this interconnection with the Astrid family, like Ebbe's wife is, in fact, Jutta Eriksdatter Astrid, and Jutta's grandfather was King Eric. See. So, again, directly connected to the kingship. Which, of course, we also do through our paternal line, which would go back, as you do see, through Skjalm, and then Skjalm's wife was Signe. Signe was the daughter of Asbjørn here, and Asbjørn was the son of Astrid, right? The Astrid who founded the whole, or was the beginning point of the Astrid dynasty. So here we are in the middle of Denmark, and doing our best at this point in time to make this transition happen. Something I think that Ebbe wants to do immediately, and that is, I think he has been pretty cross with the decisions his father made late in his life, especially remarrying after the death of his mother, and not even remarrying, but also having progeny from that marriage. And that is his half brother Sune, who of course, as part of the inheritance laws, would stand to inherit land that his father had or could give. But Ebbe is not happy with this. He had definitely planned on ruling over Lolland Falster himself. And I think he's going to act on this immediately. So what he would do, and I think there's a lot of historical evidence for this kind of practice happening, especially when you had young boys, right, like him, Sune. He's only 2 years old, of course. There's nothing he can do by himself, right? So by now, at this point in time, it would be his mother, largely, that would defend her son, take active measures to make sure that he remains in his position. But as I said, like there's a lot of evidence in medieval history that inheritance that happened in this way was very precarious, and older siblings would definitely take away that land again from their younger siblings. And that is something Ebbe would do. And will do. So it's going to work like this. I think he would compensate Sune by saying, okay, here is, I guess 50 gold is enough. Here's gold, and this gold is there to ensure that you have assets. And whatever happens to you, right, you will definitely not be, you don't have to go on the road and be homeless and a peasant or whatever. And of course he wouldn't want that. He's a Hvide still, right? So there's definitely that connection. But we will give him gold. There we go. And at the same time, we will revoke his land. And you see, he will accept 100%. Like in the context of the roleplay, this would of course not be offensively called a revocation of a title, but rather it would be like, he's assuming regency, being the older brother and taking care of these lands for Sune, while, after a few years, people would maybe not remember that so clearly anymore, and by the time Sune comes of age, then he definitely won't be seen as the ruler of these lands. And it was kind of important for me to get to this 100% here, so that there is no chance he would rise in rebellion, because that might backfire on us. Why would this backfire? Let me just do this. Our older brother, Jarl Stig, the Dunged, just can't get over this. He's a disgrace to the family, right? He's definitely a disgrace. He, of course, hates us. Hates us because a few years back, I don't know why Ebbe did this at the time. Maybe, like in a roleplay sense, he didn't want to go through with it. He just wanted to show his older brother that he could. But yeah, in game terms, he attempted to murder his own niece, Emma. And that's obviously not a nice thing to do. So Stig holds that against his younger brother. So if there was something happening inside of this little duchy here, this great Jarldom, then I think Stig would rise in rebellion with them. And you can see here, he would definitely not be someone that we would take lightly. He does have a lot of men-at-arms, and even though they are weaker than the ones we have, going into a battle with him is not a done deal, especially when he gets people to join him, because on the other hand, there's our father-in-law, Eric, who doesn't like us so much either. Like we held court last time for the first time, and there were several people speaking ill about Eric and his practices. And I think Ebbe wants to get some leverage from this. Of course, this man is his father-in-law. He is, on paper, allied with him. At the same time, I think Ebbe would be ruthless enough to take advantage of whatever precarious situation his father-in-law would get in. And once again, taking away power from the Astrid family is something that by now the Hvide have very much on their agenda. Given the fact that during Toke's reign, we had 2 Astrid kings trying to take away Sjaelland from the Hvide. And that, of course, would now be something that's ingrained in Ebbe's head. He knows that is the one thing he has to protect himself from. And if there's an aggressive way of dealing with this, then all the better. Because we see he is impatient, he is vengeful, he is arbitrary. Ebbe fundamentally, I think, does not care. Both what other people directly think of him, nor what the, ethical, moral implications of his actions are. Ebbe does what he thinks is right. And he is competent to a certain degree in this kind of field, right? He is an experienced military commander. He is, of course, very good in stewardship, so controlling his land and administering it. He's still okay in intrigue and diplomacy, and like all the Hvide we had so far, he's terrible at learning. So, Again, we won't have a ruler here that's highly into religious matters or into books or anything. So, we definitely won't see this. Which is, not that good, given that we are currently the culture head of the Danish culture. Well, until the king comes of age anyway. And of course, if we had higher learning, then we would be able to get those bailiffs a bit faster, which will give us, as we do see here, another building slot in our holdings. Okay, so that being done, I think in a few days you will get this confirmation then that now Lolland is ours. Maybe let's just do some minor things again so that we can start the game then. I did notice that our son, of course, now lacks a guardian, but the game is slow to realize this itself. So the dead Toke is still the guardian of our son Skjalmsen, so we have to wait a little until that passes. I did see that we are actually able to invite some people to court. So I've added this little mod here that would show you people whose opinion of you is high enough, or a family and so on, so that they would join your court without you having to pay for it. So, like, not a cheat mod or anything, it just shows you these people that otherwise you would have to look up or just keep in mind. So it's quite convenient. And in this list, I saw a few people that were quite interesting. For example, Gunhild Arsesdatter. She is the daughter of our dead uncle Asse. Quite a competent person in what she does, and she's currently hanging around in Fort Bass. We don't even know why she's there. I think she was married to the former Lord Mayor. Not even sure what that would be in that context in Denmark back in the day. Like, we figured out, and I renamed all these mayors to Fogets because they were essentially not elected by the citizens of their towns, because citizenship didn't exist in that form at the time, but rather they were just people the Jarl or whoever was in power put in that position, and normally they would not be able to, pass that position on to their sons. But I think this is a great idea, getting her to our court. I think we're looking for this also, like Ebbe would know that he is now the house head. So getting more people to his court from his actual family and people associated with it would show his station once more. And I did see down here that there is our cousin Signe, who is the daughter, only daughter of our aunt Sigrid. Of course, was famous for challenging Toke for his title, even trying to have him killed and so on. So but I guess that's not Signe's fault, and by all accounts what we would hear from her, that she's quite a sweet person. And she's currently she's on the road. That's something we would not like, so we definitely want to get her to our court. There we go. That's done. Then let's look into the court positions. I did see, one of the viewers told me, like, hey, you don't have an antiquarian, that's why you can't make pedestal items of your inventory. And I thought I had an antiquarian, but I guess when Toke died, there was some kind of, I don't know, shuffling in positions or so on, and the person that was responsible for that is now gone, maybe. I don't know. But we see here that we have someone who would be very good at this, called Dan Trausti. I'm not really sure where he's coming from. Like sometimes the game just adds people to your court and you don't exactly know where they're coming from. That being said, it might have happened like last time or whatever, and I just did not notice it. But again, like, he would be good at this, so he will get this position. And yeah, let me check. I think at this point there's nothing really that we could make a pedestal item of. Maybe, I think I thought about that one before, right? Artifact details. Although I think, let me just check. Yeah, for whatever reason, I can't turn this into a pedestal item. So, oh well, I guess that's okay. So, anything else I wanted to do? Let's have a look here. We do have only a few knights now. Yeah. Guess it's always good to have the acclaimed knights here being forced to be knights. Don't even see where the other one is. Oh, right here. Yeah, he would be now our most prominent one. Right? Diedrich the Worthy, who won a famous horse race contest in a great tournament in Bohemia. And he's now a marshal as well, so he would be like a highly revered person at court. So that's good for him. I guess he's 28, and being in that position, maybe we could look for him to marry if he was so inclined. I usually do this outside of the game because I think it's like not that interesting. You watching me running through people. But let me just check. If I find someone in a matter of a few seconds, then I will definitely do that. God, I'm looking for women below the age of 20, preferably. Franconian Odelrader von Metz. Yeah, I guess that might be reasonable. Let me just check. Yeah, I guess both are brave. He's paranoid, she's callous. Yeah, okay. For whatever reason, the offspring would likely be lisping. Oh, that's okay for me. Yeah. So let's just go for it. And yeah, we do now have actually a cause to imprison our father-in-law. Would not necessarily act on this at this moment in time, but who knows? I will not pardon him. So that's something to leave open. Then there is this still open accusation against Bishop Sigtryggr that he would be some kind of witch person. I guess we're not too sure about this. Ebbe, I don't know if Ebbe was a kid when Sigtryggr first became tutor, but yeah, still, Ebbe would know Sigtryggr personally. He knows that he's now the bishop, so he's in an important position, and he's old. He's 74 and in poor health. I don't think it makes any sense to pursue him in any kind of way. Hasn't done us any harm. Alright, so that being said, what else would we do or could we do? We do have some coin, but you see that we are actively losing coin at this point in time. That is, of course, because the legend is quite expensive. Last time I was wondering what happened here, because the legend itself is now stage 2. Maybe that is because we have adopted it, and it was run before by our father. But it is still treated as if it was a first level legend. So, meaning I'm still paying these 9 coin, which I would not if this was actually level 2. I would have to pay more. And that's good. But the bad thing is that once these 2 years are over and I complete this, it is actually treated as a first level legend. So I would only have a 50% of 50% chance of building a legendary building, in this case a statue. So yeah, that's obviously not something I want. I definitely want to have a 100% chance here. I'm not paying for that much for nothing. So, but that also means that we will have to wait now. Somehow see to it that we get to level 3. And this means we have to spread the Battle of Greifswald to 300 baronies. That's going to be a bit of a stretch. We do see that there is potential still. Like, not even the whole of Denmark is covered by the legend, and only the southern part of Norway and Sweden. So there's some room for growth, I guess. Yeah, let's just have a look. When we get to this point in time, and we have this, right, on the 1st of October, 1138, we would just see, like, if this is still something we want to pursue, or then complete at the time. Could go for another court chronicler, I guess. Yeah, I think... And again, right, we did have one before. I think it even was Jutta, wasn't it? What was his wife? And I think, yes, of course. Now I know what happened. Jutta was the antiquarian. So she is now in this position of being the great Jarl. So she is not eligible to hold a position at court. Right? So very easy. That's what happened. But I guess she could be a court chronicler. Yeah, why not? Or did I just talk nonsense and she would be able to be an antiquarian? No, she's not in the list. So that's something a wife cannot do. A wife can be a chronicler, but not an antiquarian. That is medieval law. Canonical medieval law. That's silly. Let me just check. Should we go for commend legend abroad? I think this will give us the opportunity to have people spread our legend every once in a while for an additional 0.2 gold per month. Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. I guess I would not go for the extol domestic legend one. Gives you only a legend spread chance of plus 20%, while costing, you see down here, 4.5 gold per month. Nope, definitely not. So, yeah, we do kind of have to look into making money at some point. And I guess, yeah, once we get this county here, it looks a bit better for us. There we are. Alright, yeah, that's the marriage proposal from our acclaimed knight Diedrich. I think we need to, yeah, build control in here. There we are. What do we have here? Oh yeah, they had a town on fire and they're still vulnerable to plague. Oh, well, I guess that can't be helped. But you see, it's getting a bit better. I guess it would get a lot better if we didn't have armies raised. Okay, Signe Thrugod departed for court. That's great. Ah yeah, there we go. We can designate a guardian for our son. Now, let me just look. I guess it would make sense to have our son raised by an important and accomplished knight. Yeah, let's do this. That should be good for him. What else could we do? Exchanging hostages with our brother? No, I don't think we will do this. I don't think we will do something like that. Oh, we can nominate a successor. Aha! And there we go! Wait a second, I'm gonna have a look at that in a second. There we are. Crown Loyalist Faction. Currently too weak to send an ultimatum. With Oh no, oh sorry, I'm against the liege. He is against us. And he's not too weak to send an ultimatum. This is our brother here, wanting to lower crown authority. I guess he was fine with it as long as father was in rule. Now he's not, as I am his liege. Of course, our father-in-law cannot join because he is formally allied with us. But we will see. Yeah, this might come to blows at some point. There we go. See, we did well. Didrik and Odelrada appeared utterly smitten with each other, ignorant to the revelry around them. I've been told the couple acted as destined soulmates, brought together to create a love story for the ages. Isn't that nice? And maybe we'll do this. We will do a feast. There we go. Oh, we can do a legendary feast. The final toast is focused on your legend. Yeah. Why not? Let's do a legendary feast. Here in Sjaelland. Oh, but that also means we can't go for this option where we celebrate the spouse. So maybe... Oh, no, that's a hunt. Let's do a normal feast instead. There we are. Oh no, you have honorary guests in here. Is that... yeah, that might be because... the wife is still on the road. What's that background there? Oh no, I did not look. I didn't have a look to see where she's coming from. And she was actually in Northern Africa. Oh no! How do we justify that in roleplay terms? I thought Franconian. Oh yeah, then she would be like from this area here, and it would make sense given the fact that Didrik had been so prominent in this tournament here in Bohemia. I guess for the sake of it, we would say that that's still the case. Right. Okay, so but we can't actually have a feast in their honor. Okay. So maybe we do the legend feast after all. We have to be careful with our resources. Let's check. Oh no, that's the divine intervention menu. Oh yeah, we need to do the funeral at some point. I totally forgot about this. Forgot about the funeral. Maybe that's something we could do for now. Extended family, yeah, neighboring rulers, of course. Our knights, of course. Let me see who's coming. Yep, that would be most of the important people of Denmark. Yeah, maybe that's where we start. This would be, again, something legitimizing, right? Us doing this, showing everyone that we are the ones to bury our father because we are his legitimate heir. And we will definitely mourn. There we go. Yeah, let's do this. now we get... now we get the notification that she's not the antiquarian anymore. Thanks, game. Yeah. I think, yeah, we will do this. We will take this spot here in Nesvet as our, as the place that we bury the important rulers now. Never forgot him. Oh yeah, Hvide arrived. Can I still invite her? No. Okay. What do we have here? To the perceptive Ebbe. With your permission, I would like to betroth your cousin, the perceptive. Why is everyone perceptive? Signe. Oh, that would actually grant me an alliance with him. Think that would be a good idea. Yeah, given the fact that then he definitely could not go with his brother against us. Yeah. Why not? Why not indeed? Well, wait a second. We have to look this up. Are they actually seven people apart? Let's check. So, his mother is a Hvide, so 1. Her father is Asa, 2. Asa's sister is Sigrid, 3. And Sigrid's daughter is Signe, 4. There are only 4. 4 people apart. I guess we had these kind of marriages before. And they are, at this point, I guess, second cousins. Is that correct? Like, yeah, they would be second cousins, I guess. Okay. Yeah, do not think about it for too long. I guess that would be something, again, that Ebba would not be too concerned with. Oh yeah, we can nominate a successor. We could actually vote for our cousin Höke. Can we vote for ourselves? That's more interesting to me. Apparently not. That's a shame. Well, in this case, I guess we go with Höke, who's now in rank 2. We have here Jarl Stig and Great Jarl Ebba. Okay, yeah, our family is voting for Höke. Let's see how that works out in the end. Whom are the others voting for? They are voting for... Edward. Edward is not our favorite, because Edward has a claim on Sjaelland. Alright, our army is here. I can't actually... Maybe at this point in time we just disband the army. There we are. That's better for our finances too. There we go. He wants me to be the of Denmark, and that's probably the marshal position. Yes, of course. That's the position he would take. There we go. I don't like that it's now switching to wearing armor constantly. Maybe we just go back and put on his other clothes again. What was that? Northern... Yeah, this drop down is a mess, isn't it? Like, if you're looking for something straight, you're never finding it. Northern Lords High Nobility Clothing. No, I think that's the era. That's the Viking era. Yeah, I think it's Northern High Nobility Clothing. There we go. Yeah, I think that was the one. Then go for a cloak. Whoopsie. I don't actually know which one that was, so I have to go through them. Doop, doop, doop. I really like the blue one. I think that makes sense for him. Yeah, I guess he could wear something extravagant. But not royal stuff. That's... Oh, but I like that one. I like that one because he was wearing this one, I think. When that one here looks way more... Yeah, way more fitting for a ruler like him. Or that one? Norse cape. Not the fox skin. No, not the big fur cloak. Adventurous cloak. Big man's cloak. Norse cape. Like the cape as well. Oh, let's go with the fur cloak. Yeah, look at him. I think he's also, from all the Hvides we played so far, he's like the tallest. There you can see. He's, about 1.75 meters. I think everyone else we had so far was somewhere around 160. Right? So I guess, what is that? I know that I have American viewers, so what is that in feet and inches? I think that would be somewhere around 5 feet. Oh, no, sorry, we do actually have this option down here. There we go. So it's like 5 feet, 6, 7, 8. 5 feet 8. Yeah, not too bad. For a medieval person anyway, right? They did not get that tall, usually. There's this, way where they kind of actually found out how tall Sjaelland was, I think probably from his skeleton. And he was like over 5'10", so he was in the 6 feet area, and so in metric measurements that would be somewhere around like 1 meter 80 centimeters. Yeah, and that would have been a giant at the time. There we go. Which I think is largely a matter of food, right? What you eat and how much you eat and what kinds of food you're able to eat. So if you eat lots of proteins from an early age, you'll get big and tall. Yeah, I guess they're doing their thing up there. That's great. And our funeral will start in a few days. Oh no, look at Matthias with his little stump here. Trying to... Oh. There we go. That one was a victory. Alright, there we go. Important nobility, far too great a number to name, passed by the enshrouded body of great Jarl Toke, granting him little more than a simple bow or nod, as though such a gesture was sufficient to show one's reverence for a life. My heart weighs as heavy as my pockets, so full of trinkets and memories of Toke. Can't help but wonder why I should get to hoard objects which rightfully belong to him. Yes. Oh, that would actually... Oh, now it's sad that I didn't keep mine, because it is actually a very good item to have, right? Giving you +2 diplomacy. A renowned stag hide? Or maybe that one. Because that was one that... oh no! Skjalm actually was the one to create this. Maybe at that point in time they don't know. Like, it was hanging there all the time. Who knows who put it up there? Definitely not Hedningerins Bane, and definitely not the Hestemesterins Rubenbroche. I'm actually thinking about the renowned stag hide, because I think we don't actually need it. Right? This is the renowned hard hide. Alright, there's the renowned stag hide. So we do need it. Give us 0.08 renown, court grandeur +3. I guess it should be good to yeah, devote something here. So yeah, let's roll with it. Hey, you are known for your dedication to your faith. Now a devoted servant. See how fast it goes. And we had to, I don't know, do all this hustle with Skjalm to get to that level. Before me, a feasting table stocked high with all manner of food and drink, as if great Jarl Toke of Sjaelland were trying to offer a final act of magnanimity before parting. Jarlfru Ellin of Dithmarschen has so far refused to lay a finger on this banquet, however, swilling her goblet around in idle solace. Her middle-distance stare falls wearily upon me, and with a quiet nod she raises her drink high. To great Jarl Toke of Sjaelland, truly one of the greats. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, again, like I always say, this is a kind of performative thing. So we will just chime in and say yes to great Jarl Toke of Sjaelland. He was great. It's so sad seeing Matthias with his little stump here. Hunched beside me, bereft of the pretense of propriety, the inconsolable Jutta gazes out into the nothingness before her. Not a tear falls from her eyes, not a word passes her mouth, until she turns to me. Oh yeah, there's this little speech, right? God can be cruel. Why does the wind still yet blow? Why does the sea continue its push to the shore? Why does my body ache for food and thirst for water? The end times is upon us. My uncle is dead. Alright, that's that Jutta. We have so many Juttas in our family. That's and she is actually our friend. The former queen. Jutta. Our cousin. Yeah, I guess either of these would be good. Maybe we try for that one. No, she feels insulted. Ah, yeah. Guess we tried to say something and it came out a little, I don't know, patronizing or belittling. Yeah. So, without interruption by me, it may follow the body into the hereafter. Come then be by my side in mourning. Oh, right! Oh, let's read this out. I have watched as many comers and goers have performed their dreary coming and going, fulfilling their idle obligation. I don't think he sees it that way. One visitor, however, lies equally motionless beside the lost Toke. For hours it remains, as if to remain there eternally. My father's loyal hound whimpers and whines for the man God had named its master. Lies and waits, it does nothing besides, and without interruption by me, it may follow the body into the hereafter. No, that's not that kind of religion. That's kind of puts the animals with them into their grave. No, yeah, we adopt the dog, Grey. We're now Grey's owner. There we go. Of all the figures venerated and villainous, none have been desired more than our departed father. With his crowd of weepers and gawkers finding other subjects to satisfy their fascination, I am at last left with a moment of solace between myself and my father. Yeah, I would allow myself a moment of grief. Or do I promise to be a better Jarl? Would he be that ambitious? Let me just roll a die for this. Not the first one, but the second and third option. It's a 1, so he allows himself a moment of grief. Yeah, of course he would have genuinely loved his father. All eyes fall upon Forget Matthias and his stump as he falls to the ground in lamentation, hands coating his reddened eyes from view. Forget Matthias of Slagelsis, yeah, okay, our uncles. Sorrowful gasps and chokes have left his fellow mourners breathless, and many offer him comfort and reverence as if it were him who was to be committed to the hereafter. Is that something that he would do? Eyes must fall upon only me. Like he would, yeah, he'd be saying, hey, it's me who should be seen as the primary mourner here. Yeah, I guess he does this. Oh no, but we make a fool of ourselves. Oh, Ebbe. That wasn't great, Ebbe. I wonder what he did. Maybe he tried to outdo Matthias in this position. So he like went down onto the floor too, but he just started like, you know, as if he had a tantrum or something. The sorrowful line marches on, the line to have a last moment with our father. A last whisper, a last long goodbye, a last nothing at the last place. Anyone will see him again. Truly a privilege it is to be here. The line brings me ever closer until at last the figure in front of me parts and there is nothing but a veil between me and him. Yeah, I guess that's something we would do. Or we would speak of his virtues. You know, it's a 50-50 one, so it's not, yeah, not something I would do, but I guess it would be something Ebbe would do, right? And again, he is not good at this. He's trying too much, probably, right? Wanting to show everyone that he is, in fact, his father's son, and he is the one, yeah, who is now in charge. Oh, there we go. The culture had changed. Yeah, because he's 16 now. So I hope, yeah, he continues going for the bailiffs and he has better learning than us. So yeah, okay. I'm fine with this. I and the other mourners take a reprieve from our grief to enjoy great bounty of food. Baron Kurt of Naxkov. Oh yeah, there's Kurt Brock. Usually the lifeblood of any feast, now sits across from me, misty-eyed, with an untouched goblet at his side. There we go. Join to the offering. Yeah, I guess at this point in time he would be a bit desperate, right? Would be like, you need to do something to turn this around. So yeah, a round of drinks for all. Hey, look at me. I'm Ebbe. There we go. Great Jarl through Jutta lords our efforts. That's another Jutta. Was that our wife? Oh, wait a second. A plague known as Thorfinn's Pogs has spread to Vogast, Bregna, and one other. That is, Vogast is here. Oh, it's a major epidemic. A major epidemic. Okay, so what are we doing? Yeah, he's still in plague resistance mode, which is good because he's excellent at this. But that's the only modifier we currently get. So we will have to, I guess, just pray. Which is good that this is now ended, so that we can return home. Because I think otherwise would be, yep, very bad. There we go. Yeah, of course we isolate the capital. And I guess when we return, we would also go into isolation, maybe. Yeah. Finish the funeral. Is there anything else we can do? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We can station men-at-arms, of course. There we are. No, I will not declare any wars. Not anytime soon. Yeah, let's just check. Let's hope they were out fast enough. I guess they were. Okay. Should we go into seclusion? I guess it is already here. Yeah, I mean, this is only going to get worse, is it? But, now, that's the point again. If we go into isolation now, then Didrik would become the regent, and he would lose the accolade. Right? That's something the game doesn't tell you. I think isolation does only count for us and our immediate family, right? So, wife and children. Make yourself and your close family. Parents, grandparents, children, grandchildren, siblings. So not cousins. Because then I could put Gunhild in this position. Yeah, let's do this. It's good at this. You can promote authority well. But you can also fill coffers. Maybe that's something you could look for. We need money. We need funds. And yeah, we enter seclusion. There we go. Lock that door. Oh, wow. Thorfinn's pox. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. Let me just check. Now we are at 60. Could be better. Matthias has less than 20 opinion of us. Let's look into that in a moment. Oh yeah. My wife does have the smallpox. I'm not sure. I said that I wanted to play him a bit more eccentric. So I don't know. Maybe there's like... He would be someone to say we need drastic measures. Something like that. Let me just roll my die here. It's a 5. Yeah. The time has come for drastic measures. There we go. Successful. See? I wonder what the drastic measures were. And why don't we get that pop-up where he asks us to do prevention? Damn it. Do we still have prevention? No, we're vulnerable. We have these roadside patrols and an isolated capital. Yeah, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Cousin Jutta is dead. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, let's see what else is going to happen. Everything's still alright with Stig. What's happened here? Negotiating an alliance. Well, he's still... You know what? No. It's just... No. Oh, look at this! Sigtrygger is now a wise man. He's also deadly ill. Let's hope he recovers. We need him. Recover. Go treat yourself well. Did he? Yes. Oh, we really need him. And his excellent aptitude. I guess at some point... Oh, we definitely need people at our court. We only have 13 people here. Ay. One else okay? We'll just have to wait and see, right? Nothing much we can do. Apart from what we've already done. There we go. The father-in-law is dead. And now we have Agnar. That is now a brother-in-law. Yeah. I guess we wouldn't be too fond of him either. Let's check whom could be put in this position now. Kurt would like to have a say on the council. But I guess the Jarls would take precedence, so we could make a steward out of Stig and now put Agnar in that position here. Alright. Yeah, again, that being said, like now that both of them do not like us that much, maybe we do a sway scheme with him, with Agnar, so that he doesn't fall in our back once there is actually a conflict, or there would be a conflict with our brother. Yeah, no, I'm not going to pay homage now. Oh, look at her. She's like, haha, I've survived this. Like, yeah, great. That's good for you, wife. I think they like each other, right? Yeah. They're friends. So he likes it. Let's check once more. How's everyone doing? Oh, no. Ah. Damn it. God damn it. Sorry. Yeah. Restore accolades. Oh, no, we don't have a Röde Ritter. Oi. That's definitely not good. Now we need to put someone in this position here. I guess we could put Brock in this position. Not the best one, of course. There we go. Court grandeur has increased again. Legend promoter joins. Thank you very much. Cousin, how are you doing? Oh yeah. Lost 2 of his children. Oh yeah, that's her. Is she doing the... Yeah, she's doing the region thing. Or is she? Our brother Soon... Oh! Soon has actually died now from the smallpox. We definitely didn't want that. Could have just waited. We could have just waited. That's a cynical thought. Yeah. What do we have here? Ah, the light shines so pleasantly in the throne room this morning, my lord, my wife Jutta says, walking around the room. It sure reminds me of the day fate decided to start Toke's legend. Do you remember how benevolent he was, attending that peasant's desperate pleas? She says with an eloquent wink. Why is she doing that? I don't know. Yeah, that's the kind of these events, right? They don't make much sense because we are talking about Toke, but now it's about Ebbe. So I don't know. I roll the die. It's a 4, so what would that add? There we go. Oh, I think Matthias is the lucky one. He's being exempt. Oh, look at her. He has a daughter that we can't invite, I guess, because we don't have a hook on her. My wife, Jutta, has come to me today with an interesting proposal. She claims that she could skew the truth a little and rewrite the Battle of Greifswald to take place in the Holy Lands of Santiago rather than the earthly Greifswald. Yeah, I guess Greifswald could be in Spain. Who doesn't know the famous Spanish city of Greifswald? Yeah. I guess that doesn't make much sense. And see, Greifswald will actually gain legendary pilgrim site, but would otherwise... Nah. Greifswald is just like Santiago. That's silly. Very, very silly. Oh wow, look at this. Blotch. Anything else happening here? He's still alive. He's alive. Stig is now not looking that well. Still would like to see what happens should he die. Like what? Because then he's the heir. We'll just have a look. Oh yeah. Restore accolade. Let's do this when the whole shebang is over. Because right now, if we appoint someone, then they come to our court and then they die immediately. Don't want that. Oh yes, there we are. There we go. Stig is actually dead. But yeah, the whole, like, you will lose land stuff. No, of course not. There he is, Toke. Oh, wow. He's like loads and loads of men. No money at all and losing money. So I guess he will start to decrease his army here. There you go. He still has that claim to... He does not have a claim to Bornholm, even though he ruled it. I guess he abdicated. And he was like, yeah. I would rather go adventuring than be a landed man. Which is weird. You could end capital isolation, but that's probably not the best thing to do, given that the plague is still around. So, no. Let's see. I do not have a claim. I have a claim on Jylland. Yes, I have a claim on Aarhus, but not on Norrisund. Okay. Oh, yeah. Our son needs someone to look after him. And I guess we are running out of options. I guess in this case we would take over, right? Can't just leave him with, I don't know, a woman. Dum. That was the misogynist quote for the day. It's the medieval era. What can I do? Oh. Of course, we are lacking a... okay, let's put him here. Shuffling people around. But what do we do with Toke here? There's no position I can put him in at this point. He's a terrible marshal. He's not a good chancellor. Not a good spy master. Not a good anything. Well, he would be a good Chancellor, but not as good as Agnar. Yeah, so I guess at that point in time, I'm sorry, mate, but here's Viggo running your show. Oh yeah, and I wanted to look into... Oh, minus 52. Is there something we can do about him? Throw some money at him. That's too much money for too little opinion. Gift him an artifact. Oh yeah, here you can have our dad's, your brother's, little, pox quilt. Would also only gain 7 opinion. I guess we have to bear with it for now. But the problem is now that he is... Well, if he doesn't like us, he's A, likely to go against us, and B, likely to not tell us should there be attempts on us, on our life. So, yeah. I guess. Oh, we're currently trying to do that with Agnar. Yeah, that's okay. Let's wait how this turns out here. Yeah. He was actually swayed. Okay, so he's in the positives. So let's go over here and try to sweet talk our uncle. Yep, still around. Oh wow, yeah. Everyone's dead now. Everyone is dead. What happened here? Huh? Like he was in second place in this order here, and now he's in third? I don't understand this. Oh, it's about those birds again, the flightless birds. Orc meat. Eggs? Can I buy the meat and eggs? No, thank you. Again, like, yeah, I think he would be someone to look into this. I think he would like eggs. What do we get for the eggs? Oh, disease resistance. Yeah, of course. I'll purchase some eggs. See? Yum, yum. Eggies. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess I'll roll again. Whoops. It's a 5. Drastic measures. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Ah! Roll the die again. I guess everything is on the menu here. So let's see. Do I have an 4-sided die? Oh yeah, over here. Wait a second. I'll just get the 4-sided die. Well, playing D&D comes with its boons. It's a 2. He is actually forgiven. Okay, but this does not look too good. Oh no. What is this? Signe has decided that her time in Roskilde has come to an end. The servants have packed her chests and she has said her farewells. With Signe goes her claim to the Jarldom of Rügen. If I want to press it and make her my vassal, this is my last chance to make her stay. No, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh. I guess she can leave the court then. I guess she is betrothed to him and he's almost... I guess. Oh no. Ay. This is going to be a problem. It's already a very precarious situation. Now the Hvide are known far and wide. We are actually a reputable dynasty now. And a house. Doomsday! My bishop Sigtrygr, bursts into the throne room late at night, a tattered message in his hand. My great Jarl, I bring terrible news regarding Thorfinn's pox. Blasphemers and heretics are crying that the world is coming to an end, claiming that Thorfinn's pox was sent to us by God to mark beginning of the end of days. Their gospel is doing little but stir panic and suicide in the local population. How may we thwart this hysteria? Yeah, I guess that's not something we would do. Root them out? Nah, that's more like it, I guess. Perhaps they are right. And being a bit eccentric. Apocalyptic inquisition. Holding tax minus 50% for 10 years. Ay. What is that then? Apocalyptic cult. Yeah. I mean, don't want to do gameplay things, but that's just insane, right? That would cripple our finances. I can't do that. And I guess since he is a steward, right? Let's say even in roleplay terms, he would understand that if the consequences are that drastic, he would know about it. So, I don't think he thinks they are right. But, yeah, I guess he thinks that he has to let it happen. Right? There we go. Do we... Yeah, we still have positive control. Oh no, there we go. Our son is actually dead. Oh no. Wow. Critical stress. Critical stress. Yeah, I guess maybe that's something we learned from our father. Or we could just, you know, frozen grief. Managed grief. I guess that could be something here. Like, turning to his wife. They're both mourning now. So, yeah, for them to go through this together makes sense for me, right? Her being his friend also. Oh, wow. Yeah. There we go. Can actually talk to a confidant. Yeah, I guess. Talking to a wife. Again. Oh, and I guess we can like go and we do have a dog. There we go. Great. He likes to be patted, right? He wants that. So there we go. What do we have here? Can use the sell titles decision and domain taxes plus 20%. Oh, this is huge. This is actually huge. And there we go. The dynasty banner was upgraded. Is that actually the one that we are also having in here? Yes, it's a dynasty banner. Okay. Right. We need to do something, I guess, about the state of our inheritance. Like, do I really want this man who is gallows bait, who would rather be on the road? Arrange an introduction. What do we have here? Toke of Möhre. Oh, it's apparently a beautiful man. He wants to arrange an introduction with our cousin. Yeah, okay, I guess. Yeah. Creepy crawler. After hearing someone screaming in the other room, several of my guards and I rush in to see one of my maids squeaking in terror as she hides behind a table. "Why did you scream like that?" asked one of my guards. "I saw a giant. Ah, there it is." "What?" "The spider." Now turn around, and there, hanging from the ceiling, is a spider the size of a wooden plate. Oh my god. Slowly covering itself. Oh, wow. Look at him, being so mortally afraid. Yeah, I guess kill it. Kill it with fire. Oh, wow. Oh, what? Your benevolent liege, Thorfinn, has pardoned your crimes? I guess that was that still the attempted murder? Oh. Is that over at some point? Maybe. This will probably be the last county where it's still raging. I know how these plagues work. I know Murphy's Law. Faster. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, we have a blossoming hatred. The loathsome swine, Matthias, makes my blood boil. How could God see fit to curse the earth with Matthias's contemptuous heartlessness? No, it is obvious. He is Satan's kin. He is... well, I guess not. He's still our uncle. Why could he be Satan's kin when he is Skjalmsen? He is worse than both putrid boil and ravenous locust. Oh, wow. Rival, eh? Cannot let vengeance rule my life. I guess that would not be something he would say necessarily, being a vengeful person. But again, like, is this the proper thing to go against your family? I'll just roll for this. It's a 4. I cannot let vengeance rule my life. Yeah, I guess we're stressed again. Is there anything we can do? Homage and capital emerge. Nope. Thorfinn's coronation ceremony. Oh yeah, that's I guess that would be something that we have to do. It's like not something we want to do, I guess, at this point. And we only have one option for a caravan master. Yeah, I think we need to desperately look for people to join our court. We have been in a very good position for a while now. Yeah, medical equipment, I guess. And what else is here? 1% of danger. 11%, okay. 1%, 11% of danger. I guess I could hire mercenary guards. But I guess 11% is... yeah. Oh, what could we do here? We could say... hostile scheme success chance. Quality skis. Venerate at local shrines. Yeah, there's not many local shrines on the sea. I guess we could circumspect things. I don't know what that means for us, but yeah. Alright, yeah, that's our cousin. And she wants to be married. That would mean she's not our regent anymore. Is she actually currently a regent? Yeah, she is. That's regency succession. That would mean then that Toke is in her place. I guess we won't be there for that long. So yeah, okay, proceed with the marriage. Now he's in that position. He's actually better at filling the coffers. Now he can do this. But he's also self-interested. Yeah, damn it. Should have known this. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, here we are. I guess when we are back we can lift the whole thing. Yeah, I guess he wants to be on the throne. And he is, yeah, married to her. And allied to both Höge and us. Okay. There we are. Crowning event. He has a little beard. And I guess we are like his grandfather. I think he is our second cousin. King Thorfinn kneels before Benedict as his host of vassals surrounds them in complete silence. The priest blesses him and places the royal crown upon his head, proclaiming him King of Denmark by grace of God. Hail the King. The solemn segment of the coronation, the crowning, has gracefully ended. A wave of anticipation washes over everyone for the sumptuous feast, the captivating performances, and the joyous celebration awaiting us. Yes, to the festivities! I seriously hope that we could lose some stress. What do we have here? There's not too many performers, wrinkled Sven. Troublesome types. Bit more extravagant. This guy here. who's from Poland. I mean, we're going into a friendship, or getting closer to a friendship with our cousin here. Diplomacy. I don't know. I guess I'm focused on the entertainment. So, delightful. What is this? Is there any meat on this bone? Do men usually eat vegetables this small? Are these the kind of meals I can expect in hell? Oh, and where are the sweets? This must be the way peasants eat. Delightful. We are at an hour 20, so there's still some time left here. Every feast, there's always one, every single feast, one long-winded, ill-born pissant, okay, cornering people who just will not be silent. This time it's Odelwada, that's my caravan master. And she's both determined to pitch schemes at me and totally unwilling to commit to a single idea. Instead, it's a never-ending parade of half-baked verbal vomit, slowly drowning my will to live. I am going to scream. Okay. Well, I guess I tell her to shut up. There we go. Long live the monarch. So yeah, finish the conversation and get back. Yeah, of course, he's swinging the scales of power against us. Yeah, I guess he can do that. We are back in no time anyway. Oh yeah, at least we are able to sway Matthias. Let's keep on doing that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Do we need to do things here? I guess this has all been lifted. Demand artifact. Oh, now here he goes again. What artifact does he want? The Hedersringen. He wants to go for the Hedersringen again. No, of course you don't get this. This is like the one of the primary rings that shows who's the head of the house of Hvide. Oh god, and now he loses opinion again. At least not that much. Oh yeah, we can pay homage now. I guess that's something we would do. Bring medical equipment. Do we still need to do this? I don't think so. I guess we could circumspect stuff. Oh, and maybe we go here when we go back to see the Battle of Greifswald. Right, that famous battle again. I guess. Oop. There we go. So we will go here, go there, and then go back. No, that's alright. Start traveling. Alright, I can't wait. The Songs of King Thorfinn. As we travel through the outskirts of Copenhagen, we suddenly see a jovial man in the distance. Jumping, dancing, and singing to himself, he seems like quite the character. Would you like to hear some of me songs about Thorfinn, the whoremonger of King Denmark? Oh, he yells at us as soon as we get within shouting distance. Before we have time to answer, he starts singing a merry tune about the depravities of King Thorfinn. The depravities of King Thorfinn? Uh-huh. Oh? Be a court jester. We do like some entertainment, do we? Powell. Oh wow, look at him! He's a virtuoso arbitrator. Oh wow, get him to our court. Yeah, look at him! Being like a pretty boy with a jester's cap. Amazing. Court grandeur increased. There we go. And we are going to the king to pay homage. Yeah. Hail the king. Do have quite a nice buffer of renown now. Actually, when do we get the next... Oh, I guess at some point we really should have that that wedding. There we go! See? Filling the coffers! Well done! 230 gold. That's quite a lot. Check, where are we here? 118 baronies. Would we actually get? Would we be able to get to 300? Not really sure about this. There's a petition the king. What would we petition the king for? Oh, transfer a claim. Which would probably mean either the Great Jarldom of Jylland or the County of Aarhus. Well, I guess that, yeah, despite everything I said in the beginning, he would not go against his cousin. He is a true god. He is there, fully legitimate. He even likes him to a degree. And yeah, there is Ingeborg. So she will be inheriting currently, if this is going to be true. And there we go. She is possessed still. I guess when that happens, we would think about this and seriously think about this. Yeah. Oh, what do we have here? The mystical kingdom of Ireland. Yeah. I think we had this before, right? When Skjalm was doing his pilgrimage to Canterbury, we did see that like he came across an Irishman, and he was like, "Oh, that man is from like distant lands, far away." It's like, "Yeah, you're in England. He's from Ireland. That is a very distant land, but I don't know where the mystical kingdom of Ireland really is." She tells me of a mystical land known simply as Kingdom of Ireland. And she unfurls a map to this wonderful land in front of me. She tells me that the rivers run with milk and honey, and even the peasantry are fat with the abundance of the land. Though usually I would never venture so far, tales of my heroic journey would certainly have an effect on the Battle of Greifswald. Okay. Well, there we go. He must go there, I guess. Oh. Oh, there's also plague. Okay, let's see. How do we tackle this? Which route would he actually take if we do this historically? I guess he would talk to traders, especially from Norway, and they would tell him about the route they usually take, and that would be to the north, right? So we would go through, yeah, the Orkneys, and then through the Scottish Isles here, down there. Yeah, that's probably what we would do. And I guess that's also the route we would take back. So, yeah. So I guess we only need some experienced captains. There we are. And, yeah, I guess we should also take some medical equipment. Okay. Why not? Let's do this. I can't wait. Searching for the mystical kingdom of Ireland. I think he still doesn't believe it exists. He's hearing all these stories about the leprechauns and the pots of gold and the rainbows and stuff. And he's like, no. That land cannot possibly exist. We spread the word. Okay. Can be a tale of revenge. Good phrase. He is quite a... I think that makes sense, right? I guess it's not that consequential anyway. So he is pleased. Yeah, okay. Starts promoting. I don't really need him to promote this, I think. But anyways, nice of you to do this. I guess. Okay, there we are. Oh, sick trigger. Sick trigger is getting too old. I guess we have Dan Trousty, who could be in this position here. I guess at that point he could just look into research. Yeah, also means we have to look for a new court tutor. And now we see there's only an average guy for this here. Ordinary average guy. That's okay. Better than nothing. Again, we need to care for... oh yeah, we could use this. But I guess we can do stuff when we are back home. Why does he not like us? Anyway. Sick trigger. We like protected you when you botched the treatment of our son. Right? Should have thrown you in prison. Do something evil to you. Speed this up. Jarl Agnar's friendship. Okay. I have started to realize how much Jarl Agnar and I have in common, and how dependable he has proven himself to be during these last few months. We should spend more time together. I'm still not convinced. I never want to see his face again. If we take this more seriously, right? Then I guess we should say, okay, let's spend some time together. And yeah, and I guess we definitely could use people that are more loyal to us. So yeah, okay, he becomes our friend. What happens here? Regent skims from mandate. Would you look into that? Okay, so do we actually find the mystical kingdom? There we are. But here's a Swade, now he's at -8. That's good. At last, I have arrived in distant Dublin. Distant, far away. And this is far from what I was promised. The great magical land, yeah, where are the leprechauns? That excited my imagination is just that. Imaginary. The real kingdom of Ireland is sad and humble. I make my way to what I assume is the home of a noble family, and I'm greeted by a good Christian man. It seems even here, God is given proper worship. He demands to know who I am and what brings me this far. Well, I wish to see how people fight here. Okay. Let me tell your master about the Battle of Greifswald. Or have you a gift for me? What was that? Foreign soil? Oh, 15% holding tax for 15 years. Oh, I guess that one. Right? He would go there and say, hey, you guys, we are the Danes. We kill our own and we fight. What do you people do? Oh, that means we also have to fight someone. Oh, okay. Felbe. Okay. I guess we do some striking and parrying and riposting. And showing him how we have the sword. And striking, parrying and riposting. And winning. My opponent fought in ways I'd never seen before. And though it initially threw me off, I emerged victorious. Legends of my victory over an Irish warrior will no doubt spread far and wide. The travel resumed or join me. He would be my personal... Why would... I guess I would think about it and him being my knight maybe. But I'm not going to have him be my personal champion. I am my own man. Right? And the legend spreads. To Agnar, yeah. Bending the truth. He may think whatever he likes. If he doesn't join our good cause here out of his own free will, then I guess that's his own fault. There we go. Oh yeah, Sick Trigger's dead. And now we have a new priest. He is bad at this. But I'll wait until I'm home before I take action. A fish in the sea. Oh, that's the one where we pay loads and loads of gold for little in return. And I guess he does not have that. There he's like, no. course we don't just rob the fishermen. What are we? Vikings? So, here we go. A saint in heaven. Aha. Gebhard. Good for you, Gebhard. Going back. Oh, there we go. See? Jarl Agner paid 115 gold to you. Good stuff. A derelict ship. Let's investigate. And we find nothing. Okay. There are definitely things that we have to look into. We need children. Need to convince our wife that we have to reproduce again. If I could bother you a moment, it would be a huge boon to us if we could commit some more detail. A few seeds of conspiracy begin to sprout in my mind. Go over it once more. It's often misquoted, or perhaps we best let the story grow naturally. Yeah, I guess. I need to do all these kind of things. Oh yeah, of course, Grey would attend a council meeting, definitely. The dog is always good at this. See? Grey is the best one for intimidating people. Increase county control is finished. Norrisson needs control, but they can do that themselves. Yeah, let's go for training commanders because that means we would get... yeah. We would get new knights. Thank God I can go inside again. Alright, let's have a look in this now. Restore accolades decision. Yes. Definitely. 625 prestige, okay. Yeah, Toke still wants a seat here. Don't see how that's possible. Could put Kurt in this position, but then who would be steward? Matthias, who would be spy master? Agner, who would be chancellor? Okay, so we do like a whole, yeah, everyone switches positions, then this works, and Viggo is out of a job. But that would mean being worse in every one of them. So, no, I don't see this. I think he's fine right now being our regent when we are not there. So, can also... oh, yeah, I think... let me just check. Both of our accolades are actually inactive. Oh, wow, that's... wow, okay. Boff. That's bad. Greifswald is in 125. Pyrenees. Oh, what happens here? King Thorfinn is being attacked by Great Jarl Björn. There we go. Following the start of the war for Lord Gorm's claim on the Kingdom of Denmark, our liege has called their banners and we must now decide how to answer our summons. And this is really a question. This is a terrible question. Because we are allied with Björn. That definitely means something. That being said, we now have sworn an oath to King Thorfinn. That also means something. Both of them are our cousin's sons, right? Oh, wow. Like, this is a real dilemma here. Maybe for once we would remain neutral. Maybe that's something we would do. Of course, this would mean that we our lands here could be besieged by his forces. Right? Because remaining neutral still would mean being part of the Kingdom of Denmark. But I guess we would. Yeah, I don't see this coming. I don't see us going into a war like this. Like, why would we say, yeah, he has the better claim to the Kingdom of Denmark? He certainly hasn't. He's the younger brother. You know what? We remain neutral in this case. That sounds like the best decision for me. Ah, that's why we paid so much prestige, because we now have 2 knights. 2 knights for 2 accolades. Inactive accolades. Den Röde Ritter. Hemminger. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess. Well, still at 3. That's... Oh, always do the same thing. And in Standhafte Skytte, I guess that one will go down to 2. Odd. Sorry. We have a new knight, and he's odd. Singers occupy the wooden days, filling the night with music. As I take a sip of my wine, I close my eyes and allow myself a moment of rest. And oh listen, the Battle of Greifswald. Oh, look at him with his flute. The clamour of my courtiers fills the room, sounds of cutlery banging on the table and raucous laughter. A doubtful thought haunts me among the admiration of the court. Am I, worthy? Oh, I don't think he has any problems with his self-worth. Yeah, I guess. I don't think he has many problems with, thinking that he's a good guy and capable. Let's see. There's Hemminger Borg. He is our new... He's actually not a Dane. He's from northern Sweden, a Svear. Okay. And Odd here is Danish. Oh, he's also quite capable. And not too old. I guess we are fine. And we luckily stayed on rank 3. So, the water rises from the depths of the spring. Small bubbles break upon the surface. I look down into the blue and see my own reflection. A shadow of doubt behind my eyes. I try to push it back. Great Jarl Ebbe. I turn around to see Baron Kurt standing right next to me. Please, tell me your legend. I've traveled many days and nights to hear it. Huh? A kindred soul join me? Who's that? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. It's Kurt. It's just him. Why is this such a big event? I must be a hero for myself. Oh, I kind of like that one. We get against a confident hero. Yes. We need a hero. There we go. Oh yeah. See, that's what's happening. He's now besieging Finn. I guess he's not besieging us, and I guess the king will go for him. So yeah, do that. I don't like it. I don't like our lands being besieged. Ubbe gained 20 opinion of you. Okay. Ubbe is the son of Stig. And I guess... Oh no. He has daughters. Who would inherit Norrisund? That's not ideal. Okay. They're going. They're like, no, we didn't mean it. Sorry. I guess we're sorry. Yeah. I guess they will fight over here. And the king is going to win. Yeah. I think maybe our good Björn here thought that since he was allied to us and also Höke, that we would join him in this endeavor. Yeah, but again, we did not have any reason to do this. The king so far has not acted against us. I mean, yeah, either way it would have been problematic. Because now he will win, and that will also mean he will take back Slesvig from his brother. And then he would be more powerful again. Yeah. So that's going to happen. Yeah, he lost, of course. Speed this up a little. 127. The legend spreads. Empress Brunhild. Yeah, I shouldn't make too much of an effort. By the way, why is she Empress? Empress Brunhild. Was she ever voted for? Because I don't remember ever seeing a female rulers in the list of people that were voted for when it comes to the Empire. Title history. Ah, she was installed by faction demand. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, it has been some time. 16 years ago. Maybe bending the truth. Yeah, perhaps she could be persuaded. Well, let's just try it, maybe. And it worked. She was like, oh, this fashionable young man. Oh, we gained avaricious. That's great. Take it. Take it. We are avaricious. Good stuff. Even more money. What do we have here? Ellen's Feast. Yeah, I guess we like that. Oh. Or we would like it if it was in a more secure place. So. But I guess we could have a Forder. And we could have a Forest Guide. Just check here. 24% of danger still. Jesus. Why? Can we go around? No, that's not what I want to do. There. Then we will not arrive in time. I see. I see. Yeah, okay. Then I guess we take the risk. And we can take another risk when we come back. Going through here. And then the sea. Ah, okay. It's only the forest. What bad things can happen in a forest? I ask. The mercenaries of Finn. We sit in a quiet, empty tavern in Finn when a loud band of ragged-looking soldiers come barging into the common room. Their leader, a confident brute, pushes one of my guards aside and has the audacity to sit down at my table.
Noblemen, my lord! Interested in the services of the best band of mercenaries in Finn? More loyal men you'll never find, at least if you pay us properly.
Uh-huh. Roland Banner. Roland Banner is a very capable knight. Oh. Bodyguard. I don't need a bodyguard. I guess I could just, like, fire him as my bodyguard at some point. But I definitely want him as a knight. Yeah, okay. For the time being, it's alright. We can pay for him being a bodyguard. I guess it would make, people afraid of us if they see that big man standing next to us. Yeah. Swing scales of power against you. I know. Here we go. I can't wait to go home. No. We know that he is someone who loves, who enjoys a good feast, right? We are an eager reveler. There you go, and we take Odorada with us, and she's like, yeah, bouncy. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Jarlfru Ellin, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward. Ah, what kind of food is this? So rich in flavor. Never before have I seen or tasted such an incredibly exotic treat. Oh, and these wonderfully strange, lavish sweets. This feast has some incredible dishes I've never seen before and doubt I will again. I must ask for the sauce. Delightful. And we have our life reaffirmed. I guess since Slesvig here is very close to the Empire, and we have now seen that the Empire stretches down to Northern Africa, so maybe there's some fruit we get from that passage, like dates and stuff. What has started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one, thanks to the presence of trolls. Okay. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. Oh, yeah. With trolls. Yeah, okay. I guess that happened. Oh, look at it. Powell came with us. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Yeah, I guess good folk to mingle with. I could have picked the chance to be seen option. That would be, I think, good for him as well. More flavor options anyway. After eating next to each other for a while, I must have said something particularly intelligent. Aha, okay. We are... Yeah, and I guess we now lose learning again. Yeah, I guess. That guy here, who is deceitful... Careful, Ebbe, he's deceitful. He didn't mean it. He lied to you. You are actually dumb. As the feast winds to its inevitable conclusion, there's one event remaining. Okay. Toast to the guest of honor, Jarl Eric. I guess she did that for her husband. Yeah, I guess that's kind of sweet. Yeah, he's probably a nice guy. Someone petted our dog. Always nice. He likes it. Yeah, and we shall depart. Bye-bye. Finish the feast. Alright. Huh? I've heard an eerie story. Unnerving news from Laughing Out Loud Land Falster. There was a village there that was relatively unremarkable and of little note. Recently, all of its inhabitants simply vanished. Initially, when people visited from elsewhere, they assumed it was a prank. But it dragged on long enough that it became concerning. People from the nearby settlements organized search parties, and even a number of my officials went to investigate the matter. But no one from that village was ever found, not even the faintest trace. Now, all that remains is the wind whistling through a dark, abandoned and lifeless village. Huh? What on earth happened to those villagers? I guess. And they get... okay. Minus 0.1 development growth. Well, I guess we'll never know. After a long day of travel, the horizon starts to bleed into warm colors. It's so poetic sometimes, the game, isn't it? I take a moment to pause, close my eyes and breathe. Careful, my caravan leader Odelrada screams, pointing at the forest beyond the path we follow. What looks like a small rodent is running into the wild, and chasing after it, a black figure I easily recognize. What? Oh yeah, it's Grey. Grey is smarter than all of us. Aha. I'll personally find you, my dear Grey. Quick, everyone after her. Oh, Grey is a girl. I see. Yeah. No, I guess he would do that himself. There you are. Doesn't take much to track the growling and broken twigs down to their origin. Grey sits over a leaf litter, licking her black paws from the blood of her victim. Oh, good one. The squirrel is almost unrecognizable right next to her. Oh, look at you. Well done. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, what happened now? As we manage to get through a dangerous path in Husembro, we decide to rest for the night. As I walk around the encampment, suddenly a strange feeling that someone is missing bothers me. I ask around and everyone agree on one thing, that they don't remember seeing Powell all day. He was keeping the rear guard as we entered a war-torn province. I suppose that wasn't the best idea. Knowing his bravado, he's probably already gunning for the front lines. Unless he is just lost somewhere in the forest. Yeah, again, I could just look for him myself, I guess. Don't want to risk more people getting lost. Search party. I'll just find him myself. There we go. We find him, bring him back. And he started holding a grudge. Why? I guess because he wanted to stay there. Okay. Well, you do you. Tutor Laugh is terrible. That's not good. Yeah. Hemming? Who's Hemming? I don't know who that is. I mean, that's the forest guide or whatever. So maybe we let Paul do this. There you go. I shall have a more detailed look at this at some point, I guess. We visited the Danevirke. Okay. Oh, we changed a chapter in the Battle of Greifswald. I kind of, could have a look at it, but again, like these... The whole legend system is so... I don't know. I think they did not... Yeah... I mean, it's hard to grasp the whole concept of how legends are treated in this game, right? It's not something solid. All of the words in there that you find, they don't really fit like 100% with what you try to do. It's just some random words mashed against each other. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But I can go inside again, and that's good. There we go. Oh, what does the legend do? Yeah, it's kind of stalling now, is it? Doesn't get much better. We would need the big kings, I guess, to help us here. But yeah, apparently that's not gonna happen. They have their own legend running here. How about the Emperor of Lechia? Also already spreading a legend, right? I guess she's already done this now. That's good. I can go to a guy like this here. But it's also like, yeah, Ebbe is not as well liked as his father was. Or not as much feared, I guess. Anyway, we can hold court, of course, that we will do. Aha. My steward, Baron Kurt, approaches the throne with a middle-aged man in tow. My liege and great Jarl, he spouts, my acquaintance, Runebild, seeks the honor of serving in your retinue of knights. Give him the opportunity to prove his quality. Huh? The man knows his way around an axe and will not let you down when it counts. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, seems very capable. Yeah, he may attend. May become a knight. Yes, certainly. Runebild. I am faced with Oberstixen Hvide's sad eyes. So that's our nephew. Which grow larger and more pitiful as his mother Ingrid gently ushers him towards my throne. Great Jarl, she laments, the boy has been at Toke's court with no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear papa. Oh no. Please look into his future. He's my own blood after all. Well, yes, of course. We would do that. What we even say we raise the boy ourselves? Yes. We raise him ourselves. It's a good opportunity for us to, maybe if he starts to become worrisome, we have someone to install there. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before a guard stops between us. Ooh! He backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Your lordness, I'm coming here from Sjaelland with a matter of great import. His eyebrows undulate. You see, great Jarl, back in my grandpappy's day, the farmer put up a fence along the washwoman's father's field. But now it's fallen to bits, and of course the grandson wants nothing to do with it. Go on. Yeah. I guess we do not appreciate that kind of thing. I guess popular opinion -20, but that's the... Yeah. Not going to placate this guy. Yeah, he moves to our court. That's great. Let me just check. We are almost at the 2-hour mark. So, I mean, I did say before that I wanted to play Ebbe like a bit looser. And I think I did that in this episode. But at the same time, I don't just want things to pass by, right? So I think largely at this point in time, he's searching for his way of handling things, as I am as a player, right? And yeah, let's see where this will go. I'll reflect on this, and then we'll see what kind of direction Ebbe is going to take. But yeah, that being said, we are a little over 2 hours, and I think, yeah, reason enough for us to close for today. So cheers and bye-bye.